Sånn, da er vi live. Hei alle sammen, hjertelig velkommen til sending med EC Norge. Her har vi med oss vår Morten Thomassen, og så har vi med oss Leonardo Amor for kvelden. Hjertelig velkommen til å delta med kommentarer og spørsmål til Leonardo. Vi kommer til å ta sendinga på engelsk, da det er best for Leonardo. Må gjerne skrive spørsmål på norsk, så skal jeg prøve å oversette in real time. Så får vi se hvordan det går. Og så skal jeg prøve å få Leonardo i større versjon etter hvert.
Ja.
Så.
Men Leonardo, velkommen til EC Norge og velkommen til Melodi Grand Prix. Introduser deg litt på norsk, og så kan du få lov å gå over på engelsk.
Ja, tusen takk, og jeg heter Leonardo Amor, og jeg faktisk flyttet her i Norge 5 år siden, og så jeg er med i MGP nå.
Ja.
Det er litt crazy.
That's crazy. And how did you discover MGP and Eurovision?
You know, I just knew it as well when I moved here to Norway, like 5 years ago. And it was the pandemic time. And then I asked my boyfriend, now husband, what is Eurovision? And then, you know, he showed me this video. And then I was like, I want to be there. I want to be there. And that was still clear in my head when I watched Duncan Lawrence Arcade. I was like, that's such an inspiration for me.
Oh, that's nice.
It's nice. So Duncan Lawrence is one of your inspirations.
Yes, it's such a big moment for him to showcase his vocals and just the beautiful melodies of that song. It's crazy.
And it doesn't make your pressure less that last year's winner, JJ, also have Filipino origins. So you have some big shoes to walk after.
Well, yeah and no, both. It's because, you know, I think it's just very, very amazing that JJ has been there and showed what we can do, both like not only being Filipino, but, you know, it opened an opportunity for everyone to be seen. Because, you know, we are part of the minority, and given this chance to JJ, we are like very happy as well that now a lot of us, not only me, you know, in Denmark, there's a half Filipino as well. And in Romania, there's half Filipino again. It's like, it opened a lot of opportunities for us. So I'm very, very happy that he went all in last year.
Good. And did he get any attention back home that he won Eurovision? Was it?
Yeah, he was on like the biggest national noontime show. And then he was on the biggest what they call this newspaper as well in the Philippines, and it's amazing, and I want to be there too.
Okay, so this is your chance. You already sort of had a chance to go last year. You went to the San Marino selection. Before we go to MGP, please tell us about how that selection was.
Well, you know, I went there because I got rejected already for 2025. And then I made opportunities for myself, and I was like, okay, there's San Marino. I saw it, and I was like, why should I waste this song? I should go there. And then I auditioned the song Calling for You over there, and it went in. And then, you know, I am still so proud of myself because out of like 260 what they call this, semi-finalists, I was on like the short what do you call this, Siste Chance? Last chance.
Yes.
Yeah, I was there, and I met like big Italian artists and also the Albanian artist. I was in the same semifinals as her. Yeah, it was crazy experience, and it was really nice as well. But you know, I just took my chance over there, and I'm happy with that.
And at least you got recognition in Norway for being a Norwegian artist in the San Marino selection. So I think I'll take you one step closer to MGP.
Yes, it is.
It's really wonderful that you're here this year. I want to hear a little bit more about your song this year. I know that you've been writing it, co-writing, and also doing the melody yourself. What's it about? Can you go in depth on what it is?
Yeah, I think we have time, right?
Yes.
You know, I don't know where to start, but I can start with like it was an idea when I was working in Lillehammer. It's called the Shopstaden. I think there's gonna be an after party over there as well.
Mm.
I was working there as a waiter, and then I got so bored. There's not much people in Lillehammer, and then I got so bored for like hours. So I was like, I just printed a receipt, and then I wrote the idea over there. I was like standing there for hours, questioning my life. Like, God, is this the life you wanted?
Ah, I see.
Over there. So it was
Yeah.
an idea in November, but then it was not written until January. So in January, uh, I went into the studio and I was like, hey guys, I want to write something personal. I want to write something like with a lot of heart because I've been writing dance pop at school. And then that week, I was so, so lucky that Alessandra was there as our mentor.
Yeah.
So it was like the stars have aligned.
Oh,
And then
wonderful.
Alessandra heard the idea first. And then she was like, you have to sell this song. You have to make it big. You have to just like pour your heart out in the songwriting, which I did. And then I was like digging my past and everything. It's like I remember this uh point in my life when I was 16 when I auditioned to a gospel choir. And then I went through and then I have to be interviewed by a church member. And then I was so honest. I was 16 at that time. I was so honest. I was like very, very straightforward. Like it's my first time coming out to that church member. But then I told him I'm gay, but then he told me back that this is not who you are. We need to cleanse you. We need to baptize you. This is not what God wants you to be. And that made me think that I should write a song about that, and that's the song Prayer. So a lot of it makes sense in the verse, and also especially in the pre-chorus when I told people my truth, and then I learned more about myself and also the society, because of course I was in the Philippines, but now I'm very free here in Norway. That's why I think it's
Mm.
the right place to move in, and it's just very free. And looking back to it, I was like I was so scared for a long, long time, but
Mm.
now I'm happy to write a song about it. I'm not scared to write about it, and then now it's for the world to listen, and that's prayer.
I'm so glad. It's such a beautiful song, and I'm feeling in the chorus. It felt like kind of something written out of despair, like feeling very, very lost. And you telling about this, it makes sense. It's really beautiful. I know you can't reveal too much, but I guess you have some thoughts about the staging and the expression of the song. A little hint.
Yes. What do you call this? Can I? Yeah, I think I can say like it's gonna be cinematic. It's so simple.
Oh,
And then I've been giving out hints to all my social media on Instagram and on TikTok. So there are hints over there, and it's up to my followers, my fans to like glue everything on that one, because yeah, I think the hints were quite there.
so I've not been paying attention, obviously. I will go and do my homework.
Last year we lost the ballads that was supposed to be in last year's MGP, but this year we have a ballad. How is it to be the only ballad in the selection with more up-tempo songs to compete against?
I don't know how to feel about that. But the first time when Taraya told me like, "Hey, you are gonna be the only ballad this year," I was like, "Oh my god!" Because last year I sent the songs already. I sent like 3 songs, and then some of my team sent songs as well. And then I went to songwriting camp, so I made more songs. And Taraya emailed me like, "Hey, I love 2 of your songs, and those 2 songs are both different. One is like very pop, and then one is ballad, and that's Prayer." And as much as I want to say that it's an advantage to be a ballad this year, I don't want to be like very lax about it. I want to work on myself. I want to work on performing the song very well vocally live, and also the staging itself. And yeah, I think it's a lot of pressure, but I have to get out of my head on that one because I love all the songs and I wish I was one of those dance pop songs as well. Because I love dancing and you know I have to accept that I have to show the real story on stage, and I'm very proud that they chose prayer.
You also taken part in The Voice. So how much experience did you gain from The Voice that you can use in MTP?
It's very different, I'd say, because now I'm thinking I'm competing against Alexander Rybak, like it's crazy. And Emma and all the other artists, I'm like that is crazy. But I just have to channel this inner me again. When I performed on The Voice, I was like, okay, this is only a one-time performance, so I'm gonna do it. So I think I'm just gonna have that spirit as well on MGP, because I've been performing a lot, but I'm still nervous at some point because this is on a different level. So yeah, I'm just gonna channel that inner spirit in me that I can do this.
Do you, Leonardo? Do you see the comments on the screen?
Yeah, some of them.
Yes, we have someone that I think is written in your language, so
Oy,
maybe you'll understand.
magandang gabi po, hindi mo man- Oh yeah, okay. They're asking if I was in the same year with Yunus. No, I was not in the same year with Yunus. So I was there 2023, and then Yunus was there 2025. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
So a
And-
long time ago.
Ja. Daniel, som ser på, vi skal prøve å oversette litt innimellom til deg hvis du syns det er vanskelig med engelsk. He's saying good luck. He wants us to translate, so we'll try a little bit.
So how many times have you tried to enter MGP? Is this the second time, or have you tried more than twice?
Yeah, it's actually the second time. So I think I'm lucky. But I've also worked so hard for it. One fun fact is that I was working at Valmans, if you know Valmans. Yeah, I break my contract just to write a song. It was just 2 years ago. I was like, someone told me like, hey, you need to write a song for yourself to be like, to feel like an artist, real artist. Because I've never written a song since then. So I just started writing a song 2 years ago. I went to Rena. I was like, hey, I need to go to this songwriting camp to feel that I am a real artist. And then my work said no, but then I was like, I am gonna go for it. And this is what I do for my dreams. And now I'm here.
Yes. And we have a question. Why do so many Filipino singers have so great voices? Great vocals?
I think it's our culture. If we have this karaoke culture.
Yes.
In the Philippines, as a young kid, we already have like a karaoke set at home. And when I was a kid as well, my dad has a karaoke pub. Can you imagine?
Cool.
So yeah, I started singing when I was like really young, and then I'm my father's first customer on the karaoke. So that's where I learned how to sing, and then I think it's just our culture.
Exactly. Did you have any additional vocal training, or have you just learned by yourself?
I just learned by myself and with the help of YouTube.
YouTube is great.
Yes. But now I'm also like when I moved here to Norway, I joined the gospel choir. And then I'm learning so much from our conductor, our leader, and that's, I think, my best professional practice. And then yeah.
Nice. You have entered also one of these songwriter camps, haven't you?
Yes, I entered and I got rejected a lot as well.
But how do you feel that? Because that's been a little bit discussed here in Norway, that when you enter songwriting camps, the songs get a bit too technical, maybe too pressured into certain type of songs. But do you experience more creativity there, liberating things? How
It's
was it for
very,
you, the experience?
yeah, it's very, very different on camps to camps.
Mhm.
And it's always like the vibe that you get in the room. And, you know, if you vibe with the people, then that's when you get like really good songs. And sometimes bad songs is still, but you vibe. And, yeah, sometimes when it's like a Eurovision camp, it's like we are put in a box where it's gonna be like a commercial pop or over the top commercial pop.
Mhm.
But then, you know, a lot of these songs are not as well released. It's because it's too commercial and it's too far from the artist's vision.
Mm.
And though for me, at least, you know, I am very clear on what I want when I'm in a room. It's either dance pop or a big ballad. It's just that two. I don't want to be experimental, or else it's gonna be a waste of time for everyone.
Yeah.
And though sometimes I want experimenting, but when the vibe is there. But you know, I heard a lot of great songs in these camps, and a lot of them are not released as well. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I hope the artists also get to release it not only for Eurovision but for themselves, because it needs to be heard.
Mm.
Because you know, it's an opportunity for everyone, and then it's a stepping stone for everyone as well. When you're heard by Tariai just being released, and then by releasing a song, and then maybe he will ask you to make another song for Melodi Grand Prix. So I hope that these songs that I heard from the past camps will be released soon as well.
Hopefully.
But
We
but
have
how
come.
how is the
Sorry.
feeling when you like when you understand that this song has got something? When did you realize that the prayer was actually a song you could sort of work with and sort of make something big out of? Because you know, as you say, you make one more new song every day, and most of the songs will never be anything. But suddenly you have that moment when, oh, I got something here. How is that?
Yeah, it was the time when we finished writing the song, and we finished it in like 2 days at school at Limpy. And I listened to it a lot of times, and one time I was like just speechless. I was like, whoa, I poured my heart out there. And it was not directly written for MGP or Eurovision, but it was written for my artist project. And then I was like, what? I wrote this? I was like, I'm crying inside. You know, when you get that feeling, I was like crying inside me, and was like, this song is special. I think I'm gonna get it somewhere. And then I just sent it to Tariai. Hey, what do you think about this? And he was like, hey, this song speaks to me. And then it spoke to him, and now it's I think it's speaking to a lot more people. And today I just learned that the song went to viral 50. I'm so happy.
Oh,
Here in Norway.
that's so cool.
So yeah, that moment I will never forget, when I played it like endlessly in my
Mm.
headphones, and it's crazy.
Oh, must be the greatest feeling in the world.
It is.
We have a comment here. Your song stands out in a positive way, being a ballad among more bombastic entries. Yes, I think so too.
Oh, thank you.
And maybe you said something about it before, but did Alessandra give you any advices for MGP? Have you talked to her about this?
No, I haven't talked to her actually, but I've
Mm.
seen her somewhere in the streets, and we just hug, and then yeah, that's it. But I haven't told her that I'm in MGP. But yeah, she gave advices when when we were in the process of like writing the song. She was like, just make it. She said this as well. I think like cinematic, make it big, make it orchestral and stuff like that. And then
Mm.
we did, and then just showcase the vocals, and then and one more. This is one more fact again.
Yes.
I have a screenshot. Oh no, I still have the message. You know, in February, when I wrote the song, when I realized that this song is so special, and this song is big, I sent it to Alessandra and I was like, "Hey, Alessandra, you want to if ever you want to be back in MGP, maybe you want to take this song." And I
Oh,
sent that because at that point when I was at school, I am in between like, should I be a songwriter? Should I be an artist? Because that's the moment when like we're close to graduating, and then you have to choose like songwriting or being an artist. And I was like giving away my songs, just sending my songs to big artists, and I did that. I sent it to Alessandra, and then now I'm doing it myself.
yes. That's
Good.
exciting.
Very exciting.
Yes. And after MGP, do you have any plans? Anything concrete?
Yeah, the waiting time of like a yes or no from Tariai from MGP is too long.
Yes.
So it was like October when I knew in, and the two songs that I'm waiting if it's gonna go through or not, I've known it like in June already, like shortlisted. That time is too long from June, July, August, September, October, November, September. I mean, it's too long. So I had a plan already for January actually this year to release an EP. But
Oh,
then all those plans were moved
I see.
because uh, because of MGP. So yeah, I have concrete plans to like release more songs this year, and because I want to play in like big festivals, and then just in a lot of showcase festivals,
Mhm.
and that was my plan while waiting.
Oh, that's fun. We have
Good.
another comment in Philippine.
Oy.
It's from DJ Star. He's quite the language person.
Yeah. So yeah, he or she is just asking what's gonna be the staging. I think I
Hmm?
said it already.
Yes.
I put a lot of hints on my social media, so you have to check it out, especially on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So I put some hints over there, and yeah, that's gonna be the staging.
But how much of your sort of dream performance is the staging? Is it very close to how you would like to have it?
Oh, I think 150%. Like, I'm so scared, like giving these ideas to these creative directors, because it's either like a yes or no, or maybe close or not. So I've given them this what do you call this mood board of mine while we were in the process, and then I'm so surprised this January that when I went on the first rehearsal, I was like, whoa, I was like speechless. I was like, this is more than what I asked for. Because I it's a ballad, and then I'm just gonna showcase vocals. I just want simplicity on that one. And
Hmm.
then it's amazing. I'm very satisfied. And now the work is on me because they did their work.
Oh, wow.
So Muna did so much better than what I expected.
So for any artist, it must be a dream to have this 3 minutes to showcase for the rest of your life. You can put this on your musical CV and sort of be very proud of it. Isn't that a dream come true?
It is a dream come true. Like from the ideas itself to the mood board to presenting it, and now it's like really, really there. It's a dream come true for me, and so no matter what the result is, I'm gonna showcase my artistry. I'm gonna showcase me, and I think that's enough for me.
Hmm. I'm really glad you get to experience this. Really.
I am really, really happy as well. Is there another question?
What other Eurovision and MGP songs would you sort of dream to have done if you could have participated before? Is there any Eurovision songs you sort of, oh, I wish I could be the artist on that song?
That's a bit tricky question. I think I would love to do Silent Storm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah. And then I just love that song. It's also like when you just hear it, it speaks to you.
Truly, it does.
And the song was written for the artist, so it's sort of it's not. It just was for that artist. So I
Yeah.
understand. It sort of has kind of same of the emotion as you have, sort of this desperation or this thing that you have in your song. But so I understand that.
Mm.
We have a question from Heidi in our team. Do you have a specific ritual before you go on stage?
Oh, hi Heidi, and yeah, I always, I mean, not before the stage, but I think before performing, I always run and just prepare my body and then mentally as well. And I do hours of warm ups and stuff like that, just to keep my voice really ready. And yeah, and I just learned lately in this rehearsal that I have to channel my why I wrote the song. So yeah, I just need to be in that moment where why I wrote the song, especially in this MGP. It means a lot when you pour your heart out there.
Mm.
Well, please run inside because it's a winter in Lillehammer. It can be very slippery, so don't break a leg before the show. So
Yes.
please run inside.
Yeah,
I will.
always inside. It's been really cold up here now the last days, so be
It's
prepared.
very.
Oh yes. Har du noe mer på tapeten, Morten?
No. So, what if you should happen to win MGP? So, what is your plans for the promoting yourself on
If
the
I
way
win,
to Vienna if you win?
oh yeah. I don't know. I think I'm gonna be really happy and I'm still gonna be true to myself because fame is monster, and fame victory comes, I don't know. Fame comes with victory and everything like that. Those things like that. And I want to be me. I'm never gonna change myself. And yeah, I think that's just about it because I think if I'm gonna change myself, that's not gonna be the best for me to represent myself in Vienna.
Not to become too personal, but I have known your husband for many more years than you have. And he has been to
True.
quite a lot of Eurovisions. So, what advice have you gotten from him?
I actually don't have gotten any advice.
He should start talk now.
Yeah. No, I think he's just been there to just really support me, be there around me when I'm doing something, and then he knows how hard I work in this thing because from supporting me in these competitions I joined in the US representing Norway over there, to The Voice, to Valmans, to Limpi. I think the biggest thing that he has done is to support me in everything that I do. And I'm taking that as well right now that I'm in MGP because, he was there when I said that I want to be there one day. And now that we both of us here in the finale of MGP is crazy to think about it because I'm like, I just said that. I manifested that, but I also did the fucking work. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
You're okay. But if you don't win, do you have more songs so you can enter MGP next year?
I have songs I think in line if I ever go back to MGP, and I don't know as well if I'm gonna have another ballad or maybe a really radio song because I really do love. I mean, if I've released like dance pop after my school in Limpi, like all these radio songs, and then I I really wanna showcase that as well in MGP, another side of me. But it's still the story behind these dance pop songs are still deep. So yeah, I wanna be back in MGP if ever I am not gonna be the one representing Norway this year.
We all have to keep trying.
Yes. I mean, Loreen did twice,
Mhm.
and everything. And
She failed on the first attempt. She failed on the first attempt the year before she won. So don't
yeah,
give
it's
up.
it's a lot of inspiring stories from Sweden. And I have the song that was shortlisted as well this year, along with Prayer, was
Mhm.
written by Swedish people. So we might be sending the song in Sweden next year.
Ah,
I don't know, but
exciting.
So you're
yeah,
gonna
and
be
it's Melanie Webbe. If you ever heard of her, she wrote a lot of songs this year for Melody Festival. And so, I'm gonna take every opportunity that's gonna knock on my door. I'm gonna do everything to be where I want to be.
Mm.
so it must be very inspirational to be on all these songwriting camps when you meet so many good composers that know how to make a good pop song.
Yes, it is really, really, really inspiring. And I don't know, maybe Jaus will say this, Joachim. The first time I went to this Rena Song Fest, the biggest songwriting camp in the world, he was a speaker over there, and then he inspired me so much. And then just last year I got into his camp, and then I met him over there and I got to work with him. And then it's crazy to think that someone was just inspired you before, and then now you're working with them. It's crazy. So I want to tell everyone that never stop believing in yourself and just do what you need to do, and hard work will always pay off in the end.
Mm. Absolutely. That's the way to go.
Yes.
We have a last question here. Which Eurovision song was your favorite last year?
Last year, I'm gonna say it's Kyle.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's just a very good pop song.
Mm.
And then, I mean, the numbers don't lie. That's why it's a hit. So it's my favorite from last year, aside from
Mm.
JJ, of course.
Of course. Do you have any dreams of any artist that you want to collaborate with?
I have a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, at least here in Norway, I'd say I really do wanna have a duet with Chris Holsten
Mm.
one day. And internationally, I would like to. I'm a big fan of Sam Smith. Sam Smith. So
Mm.
I really do want to open one of his shows or even sing on the same stage as him. Or
I can see
they. I
it
mean,
coming together.
yeah.
That would be a banger for sure.
Yes.
TJ Star is giving you good luck. In
Oh, thank you so much.
that is
Tamasa.
so cool.
I don't even know that word.
Ah,
Tamasa.
how would it sound when you read it?
Tamasahin.
Mm.
I actually don't know what that means, or I just
No.
forgot it. It's too deep.
Mm. So, for å summere da, så kan vi jo si til de som lurer på staging og hva som skjer på scenen, så legger Leonardo litt sånn hint rundt omkring på sosiale medier, spesielt TikTok. Så nå er det bare å gå på TikTok og scrolle seg fram til kontoen og se hva han hinter til. Han kommer antageligvis med en EP etter Grand Prix. Han har store drømmer for fremtiden, og det synes jeg vi skal støtte han i. Med drømmer så sier jeg go big or go home. Det er bare the biggest dreams are the best dreams. Truly.
Yes,
Mm.
that's very true.
Skal vi se. Har du noe mer, Morten?
No, I think it's time to wrap it up because we have
Yes.
taken enough of your time, and it's
Yes.
always nice. And you told me when we met you and when all the artists were announced that you felt left out in that gospel choir in Filipino that didn't want you, but with us you're always welcome.
Yeah,
So
I
you must
Thank you.
you will never be left out in the MGP environment.
Mm.
You're always welcome, and you're officially now you're a family member, so
Yes.
stay with us.
And you're now also part of what we call Eurovision Love. So regardless of how you do in MGP, there will always be people all around the world that love you and encourages you and want to hear what you come with music. And if you need a new gospel choir, I am in a gospel choir in Oslo, and we're always looking for new members. So just
Oh.
let me know, and we'll figure it out.
Sure.
So
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming tonight. It was really, really nice to have you here, and the best of luck in MGP.
Yes, and we are back with another artist tomorrow already.
Yes. Tune in.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.